The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. All right, just about ready for baseball. And our pitcher tonight, Paul Skeens. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here's Juan Soto. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 2 outs. Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Clay Holmes. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first, here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. The shortstop takes a ball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's out.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to Hoskins. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. So up now for Chicago, Ted Simmons. First pitch misses. Holmes, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Kyle Tucker in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Simmons leads off first with 1 away.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Mark McGuire swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here on opening day. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Bases now loaded. Only one away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now Larry Walker. And the infield fly is called. And now it's William Contreras. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1
as
strike.
he was out front that time. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Second inning set to go. And now for the Marlins, Rhys Hoskins. Skeens back to work. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Suzuki makes the grab, 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Tap foul at the plate. Kepler measures 6 feet 4 inches, 32 years old, and he was born in Germany. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
0-2.
That one outside. 1-2 to count. And there's a ball.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Kicks and fires. Missed inside with the curve. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Strike 3. Good luck hitting the cover star. And now the center fielder, Dylan Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, he is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer.
He was all over that one. That's where a lot of triples lie. The opposite field gap, man. You can see it in front of you the entire way. He went with that pitch perfectly, drove it, and hustled around the bases for 3.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then...
Oh, that's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Bill Mazeroski. And that is out of play. Comes up empty.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Abreu settles underneath it, hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Matt Shaw. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Swings through that.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's down and away. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor. Throw to first is in time. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with
Lindor on to first. That ends the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, top half of the third inning. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Fought off foul.
You know, these Marlins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Luke.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. This is Bryson Stott. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Strike two.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back to the top of the lineup. Now a chance for Terry Pendleton. Check swing, called strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Line drive. And foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. And that one moves his feet.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
2 down, nobody on. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Elly De La Cruz. And that one fouled off.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Ted Simmons, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here on opening day. The changeup missing, and it's 2-0. Kepler hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Kyle Tucker. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one not close, and the count is 1-1. And there's a ball. Up the middle. Over to first. Great pick. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Mark McGwire. A single his first time. Just missed. De La Cruz at third with 2 away. That one hammered, but pulled foul. That's towards center. Cruz gets under it, drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Juan Soto now. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Lindor swings through it for strike 1. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. This one in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And here is Hoskins. Fly to center his first time. And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark. Check swing, called strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now batting Max Kepler. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ground ball to the right side. And it gets by him.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Cruz swings through it for strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires the first. That completes the strikeout. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Larry Walker. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. William Contreras, the next come to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. That one in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him looking. And there's 2 down. Bill Mazeroski getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, now it's the right fielder, Bobby Abreu. Abreu, 31 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And up next for Miami, Mike Piazza.
Now, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, out at second. And that one fouled off. All tied up here on opening day. Got him swinging. Bryson Stott, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a swing and a miss.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Cut on and missed at 101. And the count is 0-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Simmons pulls it down, and that is that. Back here at the friendly confines, here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw. Holmes back to work. He was late there, strike one.
You know, these Cubs looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Abreu on the move, and there's two away. So the batting order turns over. Ellie De La Cruz, the next Cub to hit. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off.
That ball's foul.
And that's a strikeout. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton stepping in. Terry Pendleton. Foul ball there.
You know, these Marlins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for two. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. Runner in scoring. Brian Hudson taking over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Both 2 in this one. In the dirt.
0-1.
Nice job behind the plate there. Go ahead run at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tucker sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter. But I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot.
The new pitcher in the game, Rob Dibble. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Ball 1 there. Pendleton on third. Hoskins on at first with 2 down. That one at triple digits.
One ball, one strike.
And that's outside. And it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Ted Simmons. Lindor. And a quick out, number 1. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That one misses, and the count is even, 2 and 2. Schwarber makes the grab, 2 away. Here's a big power threat. Mark McGwire, 1 for 2. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul straight back. And now 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Top of inning number 7. And at the plate for Miami, Dylan Cruz. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Check swing, called strike. Grounds 1 to short, and it's through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And here is Bobby Abreu. That one hooked foul. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the...
And a swing and a miss. 1 gone here. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. On the ground to third, might be 2. Feeds to second, out there. To McGwire in time. That's bottom of the 7th, and now the DH, Larry Walker. Cruz settles under it. And out number 1 on the grab. William Contreras, the next come to hit. Just missed. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Tosses across to first, and there's 2 away. At the plate, Bill Mazeroski. That one fouled off. 2 outs. And ball 1. hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. There's a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Out to short. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. And now for the Marlins, Terry Pendleton. 1 for 3. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That one ripped but foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Man at second. In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now it's Juan Soto. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And the batter now. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Raleigh Fingers. Going 1.
0-1's the count.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. 2 on, 2 outs. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The 1-2. Now one missed.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. On to the bottom of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Matt Shaw. Holmes back to work. On the ground to the left. Fires over to Hoskins. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Christian Yelich. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Paul Molitor.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Abreu. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. A switch hitter batting right. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strike. Here at Wrigley Field, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
0-2 with the count.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. That one is absolutely belted way back there. Say goodbye to that one. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 1-0. And here is Dylan Cruz. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the catch for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Mike Piazza. That's ripped. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Take notes on that swing, kids. That was a really nice breaking ball on the low outside corner. and he did all you can do with that pitch. He dropped the barrel down to it, stayed inside it with his hands, and just slapped it hard the opposite way.
And now, Bryson Stott outside. Ball one. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Nabs it, and that is that. Back here at Wrigley Field, now the number 2 hitter, Ted Simmons. Ball one there.
1-0.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Up and in. And a count now even up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1-run game, bottom 9. Stays alive. And it remains 2-2. That's to third, and it's just foul. That was close. Abreu puts it away for the out. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Tucker, I think he got a piece. That's strike 1. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Mark McGuire, the next to hit. Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady.